chance to go on a road trip to Chicago, took the wife with me. We went through a wind farm for the first time she had ever been through one. And while we're in this sea of windmills, she looks over and she goes, wow, I cannot believe these windmills work this well. I'm like, can you feel the electricity? What the hell are you talking about? She goes, well, it's awfully windy. I said, you know how windmills work, right? Before I give you her reply to this, I need you to keep in mind that this is a real, live, adult human being who grew up in America and is currently in the back of the showroom. Her reply was, yeah, I know how they work. I just didn't think it would be this noticeable. So do you think windmills create wind? Turns out that's exactly what she thought. But it's not how it works. But I like the idea of it. Because it puts into my mind like these two pothead climate scientists like, you know what, Dan? This global warming shit's out of control. We better install some fans. And look, the worst part about being a dumb adult is that is genetic, which means we've got us a little crew of dumb kids. We had our 12-year-old in the back of the car driving down a dark country road through Kentucky. He notices a star in the sky that's a little brighter than the rest and he wants to know what it is. Immediately I'm excited because that means one of these little morons is interested in astronomy. So I pull up Google Sky Maps and hand him the phone. He holds it up, turned out to be the planet Venus. Pretty cool little teachable moment. And then as we continue on down the road, he starts flipping and flopping in the back seat like he's freaking out about something. And I'm like, you all right back there? He goes, I can't find Earth. Try looking down, you little dipshit. You guys are laughing now. It won't be funny when you're paying for his housing. I promise. We did have the opportunity to take him to a pretty cool show with us, and I did a festival in Columbus called Rock on the Range, and there was some bands you probably heard of, Alice in Chains, Stone Temple Pilots, Godsmack, but there's also a band you probably have not heard of called Body Count that was there. And the singer for Body Count is gangster rap pioneer Ice-T. For you older white people that came, that's the black guy from Law & Order SVU. And look, they're about to play a new song called Talk Shit, Get Shot. And Ice-T notices a little girl in the audience, and he's like, hey, little girl, how old are you? She goes, I'm 12. He goes, you ever get bullied at school? She goes, sometimes. He goes, you know what to do when you get bullied, right? She goes, I tell the teacher. And he goes, no, you tell that bully, talk shit, get shot. And then they start playing the song. I don't know if you guys watch the news much, but that's terrible advice. So the coolest thing that we got to do was we're in the little secured artist area watching a band called A Perfect Circle. Ice-T comes walking in, and Christian is immediately starstruck, right? And Ice-T walks up, can tell it immediately, wants to make him feel better, fist bumps him, goes, what's up, little dude? Your parents bring you to see my band? Christian goes, yes, sir. He said, you ever get bullied in school? Christian goes, man, sometimes. Ice-T goes, you remember what to tell bullies, right? Christian looks me right in the eye, throws both of his arms up in the air, and goes, talk shit, get shot! Like it's okay for him to talk to me like that. But Ice-T's still standing right there, and I didn't want to get shot, so I didn't talk any shit. Festival ends, he goes back to school, I go back on the road. I'm driving to a gig alone. I get a phone call on my cell phone from a number I do not have saved. Yeah, I was right. It turns out to be the principal at Christian's middle school. And I'm freaking out because I'm about to have to explain to this lady why it's Iced T's fault that her school is currently on lockdown. She said, "Sir, we had a little incident with Christian today." And I'm like, "What'd he do?" And I know what he did, but I gotta say like I don't, right? She said, "Well, it's not really what he did. He ate something at lunch that didn't agree with his belly, had kind of a bad case of diarrhea, and he had an accident." I was like, "You trying to tell me he shit his pants?" She goes, "Sir, I would never say it like that." But yes. And I went, "Thank God!" And then I had to tell her that story anyway because it seemed so weird to her that I was excited about my kid shitting his pants. My name is Armstrong. Thanks, guys.